God, rise up, for you have great strength. You have wings of spirit, the wings of great eagles. יש לך כנפי רוח, יש לך כנפי רוח, כנפי נשרים אדירים, אל תכחש בם, פן יכחשו בך, ראש אותם דראש בן אדם, וימצאו מיד. בן אדם, עלה למעלה עלה, עלה למעלה עלה בן אדם, עלה למעלה עלה. בן אדם, עלה למעלה עלה, עלה למעלה עלה בן אדם, עלה למעלה. Welcome to the Community Rosh Hashanah service. At this time, we would like to ask you to turn off all devices that may be a distraction.
This afternoon, we prepare to enter the prayer community by affirming our highest obligation to treat others with love. Thank you.
We would like to introduce you to your service leaders.
Jack Hawkschild,
Perry Charmatz,
Ava Becker,
Lucy Ugar,
Sasha Steiner,
Simon Axe on guitar,
Lila Siegel Angel on saxophone,
Mika Schillinger-Hyman on violin,
Olivia Felsen,
Will Sugar,
Raya Schvade,
Denya Middleman,
I'm Lila Ferris,
and I'm Maddie Garfinkel.
Autumn light in maple leaves, blue sky, new washed dawn, chorus of birds southward bound, deepest red chrysanthemums, earth's first rains, smoky breeze, fresh pick apples, honey sweet, golden morning, and the world reborn.
Here we gather to greet the year, invitation to improve our lives, joyful season and judgment day. Know this truth. We are free to change. Let the shofar summon us home. Make the moment our return to you. Now in celebration, join. Open us to the gifts of life.
Please rise and join us on page 142. Please be seated. And join us on page 152. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובנפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושינתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלבתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וכשאתם להיות על ידיך וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי קידשם תלכים ולכם. אני אדוני אלוהיהם אשר הוצאתיהם מארץ מצרים להיות להם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Slavery, freedom, redemption, and persecution are struggles we have dealt with for centuries and are things we are still dealing with today. Those same struggles are the ones brought up in Redemption Song. However, as mostly white Jews, freedom from African slavery is not our story to tell. Even though we can empathize with similar experiences, we must not overstep. As a Jew of color, I feel obligated to speak of this issue. Redemption Song speaks to my story as an African American, and redemption speaks to my story as a Jew. To Black people, especially Black Jews, this is your story. To the Jews of color, a multitude of histories, backgrounds, and cultures, you deserve redemption. To white American Jews, it is your duty to recognize, step back, and lift others up. To people everywhere, you deserve redemption. Please join us in recognizing our story of redemption by singing the Mi Chamocha on page 164.
Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption song, redemption song. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha hedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot, oh say Nora tehilot, oh say won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had. Redemption song.
Shana Tova. We are so glad that you guys could join us today. In a world as crazy and nonstop as ours, I have more recently come to find that sometimes I'm just too hectic to be in the moment or process things that are happening. So, to begin today, I'm going to ask everyone to take a moment of silence and a deep breath. Thank you. Growing up in San Francisco, a place where people come from vastly different places, experiences, and communities, I have realized the importance of sharing and listening to stories across ages and backgrounds. Since the beginning of time, humans have used storytelling as a way to create connections between generations and pass down information. Our very own Torah was created in this way. Stories play a vital role in not only children's lives, but for adults as well. Now, I'm going to ask you to reflect on the last time that you truly sat down with somebody, with no cell phone, no agenda, just to simply have a conversation. Now, this, my friends, is a question I have found myself asking a lot. After a very hectic freshman year, I was saddened that I never took the time to sit down with my classmates and just simply talk, share the funny things in our days, or ponder bigger, unanswerable questions. As humans, we need personal connection, yet we now live in a world that has made it hard to find the time. Social media gives us a snapshot of each other's lives with basic stories, the things we want people to see, but without the emotion of storytelling. There's no simple solution here, but what I do want to ask is for us to all stop, to say hi to people in the hallway, not only at work or school, but even around your house. It can be hard to find time to simply take a breath, relax, be in the moment, which is why earlier I requested that we take a moment of silence. These are connections that humans need in order to thrive and not get sucked into our fast-paced, technologically advanced world. Build relationships in real life, in real time, and not just through game pigeon or texting. Everyone has a story to tell and insight to share, and we should all take the time to listen. Thank you.
Prayer is a step on which we rise from the self we are to the self we wish to be. Prayer affirms the hope that no reality can crush, the aspiration that can never acknowledge defeat. Please rise and join us on page 308.
Na 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 Adonai Adonai na 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 Svatai Titai Adonai na 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 Ufi Agi Ufi Agi Tehilatecha Adonai na 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rahel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Asir Avot V'imachot, U'mevii Gila Livnei B'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo ve'ahava. Zochrenu lechaim, melech hafetz b'chaim, v'hotenu b'savech chaim, l'ma'at ha'elohim chaim, melech ozer u'mashiach u'magen, baruch atah Adonai, Adonai b'cham b'ezrat tzara. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה כל הצרה לשלשייה, מורי אתה. מחיה חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא עולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומחיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מהמלאכה והגבורות, ומדומה אליו, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, מנאמנתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, וחיי הכל. Your life-giving power is forever, Adonai, with us in life and in death. You liberate and save, cause dew to descend, and with mercy abundant, lovingly nurture all life. From life to death, you are the force that flows without end. You support the falling, heal the sick, free the imprisoned and confined. You are faithful, even to those who rest in the dust. לקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמרה, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה ואמר, קדוש קדוש קדוש, אדוני צבאות. Adir, Adirenu, Adonai, Adonenu, Adir, Shimcha bechol haaretz, Baruch kevod Adonai, mimkomo. Echadu Eloheinu, Hu Avinu, Hu Malkeinu, Hu Moshienu,
Please take a moment for silent reflection and be seated.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You've been only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You've been only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You've been only waiting for this moment to arise. You've been only waiting for this moment to arise. You've been only waiting for this moment to arise.
Shana Tova. When I was asked to stand up here and speak today, I immediately thought, I am not the right person for this. I can sing in front of you all, but I can't speak. That's terrifying. Now, I know that's ironic, but it's true. Being a senior, though, I realize that I'm mature now, and I should probably learn to conquer my fear of public speaking. So, here I am. The second thought I had when I was asked to do this was, holy cow, I'm a senior. How is that possible? I still feel 12 years old. It has been quite a journey to get to the place that I am. After 13 years of school and lots of ups and downs, I am now applying to colleges and preparing to start a new phase in my life. The true question to ask is, what allowed me to reach this phase? Rosh Hashanah is all about new beginnings, starting a new year and leaving the previous one behind. To me, new beginnings can be quite scary. Having to close one chapter and move to the next comes with a lot of ambiguity. Everything that has happened in my life and everything I do now will affect what happens in my future. I don't know where life will take me, but I know that I have the previous chapters in my life to guide me through the ones that come. I don't think it's possible to move forward without thinking about the past. We learn from our past and use those lessons to affect our decisions in the future. Take tashlich, for example. We throw breadcrumbs in the water to symbolize us throwing away our sins, a casting away of the things we want to leave behind so we can better ourselves in the coming year. This model is one that emphasizes learning from our mistakes and successes in order to build a better future for ourselves. This is how we grow as people. Having this mindset allows us to become better versions of ourselves. The beautiful part, we have complete control over what kind of people we want to be. Yet, there are also things in life that we have no control over. Take change, for example. Change is inevitable. I think change is one of the hardest things for us humans to accept, even though it's a constant in our lives. It's not easy facing change and saying, I'm here for it. We are comfortable to stay where we are instead of moving forward. It is the unknown. What's going to happen in the future? Where will I be in 10 years? It'll be scary, but it's so unbelievably helpful and powerful to be open to change. It gives us a chance to reshape and reform and transform our lives. Up until freshman year, I was terrified of change and denied that it was happening. It wasn't too long before I realized that you can't really be in denial about going to high school, it kind of just happens. But once it did, I don't want to go back. Now that I'm older and have experienced other significant changes in my life, I really appreciate what they have brought along with them. Newfound confidence in myself, amazing friends, and so many lessons to reflect upon. Now that I have 18 years to look back on, I have plenty of mistakes and lessons to learn and grow from. Each year, I can become more of my authentic self. I can start a new chapter in my life with even more confidence. For this new year, I hope we all learn how to look change in the eye and accept that it's a free, beautiful opportunity to make things better for ourselves. I challenge everyone here to take advantage of the new beginnings that come, to change for the better, and use our pasts to guide us so that we can excel in our new beginnings ahead. Shana Tova.
The simple words bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body and the renewal of spirit. Call upon us to be partners with God in healing and health. Please hold in your hearts those in need of healing, mentally, physically, or spiritually at this time.
Emanu-El, Narifana. El Narifana. Emanu-El, Narifana. El Narifana. May the one who's blessed the ones who came before us. May the one who's helped before in times of pain. May the one who brings the light to the darkest of our days. Heal us, please, once again. Emanu-El, Narifana. El Narifana. Emanu-El, Narifana. El Narifana. Bring us comfort, Adonai, and give us strength, for there's so much that we can't control. Please help us hold each other close so that we can finally let go. Emanu-El, Narifana. El Narifana. Emanu-El, Narifana. El Narifana.
The Crooked Shofar by Maya Bernstein. Have you ever seen a straight shofar? There's a reason why. According to a Jewish law, a shofar must be crooked. Maimonides writes, the shofar that is blown is the crooked ram's horn. What is the symbolism of blowing a crooked shofar? The Talmud connects the bent shape of the shofar to the bending will of each human, the humble acknowledgement that our desires alone do not dictate the future.
But the image of the crooked shofar can be interpreted as a visual metaphor of the human journey. When we look into the mouth of the shofar, we can't see out the other end. We have no idea where the twists and turns will bring us, but we trust that somehow our voices will emerge from the other side. Our past year may not have gone as we had hoped. Our vision for the future may be clouded, confused. The shofar is a reminder that in order to grow, we must continue turning corners, groping through the darkness, and acknowledging our wrong turns.
Please rise and join us responsively on page 222. Loving Father, gentle, forgiving. Avinu,
Compassionate Mother, comforting presence. Avinu,
our rock and redeemer, close to us always. Avinu,
embracing, accepting our frailty. Avinu,
none of these are true, none of them are you. Yet we stand as those before us have stood, summoned to judgment, longing for love. Avinu Malkeinu.
may these words be a bridge. They come from our hearts. May they lead us to you.
page 224. 25. Avinu Malkeinu Kalei Kol Tsar, Umastin Me Aleinu.
Avinu Malkeinu Kotvenu Besefer Chaim Tovim.
Avinu Malkeinu Chadesh Aleinu Shana Tova.
Avinu Malkeinu Malei Yadenu Mebir Chotecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Haneinu Vaneinu, Ki Banu Mazir, Asemanu, Serakavae, Asemanu, Serakavase, Selechie.
We would like to invite Sam Yawlis and Isabel Ruziski to the bima for the shofar calls. Tikia Shvarim Tikia Yola Please be seated.
Please join us responsively on page 294. Hayom, strengthen us on this day.
Hayom, bless us today.
Hayom, lift up our lives on this day.
Hayom, grant us with goodness today.
Hayom, inscribe us for a good life on this day.
Hayom, hear our heartfelt words today.
Hayom, on this day, receive our prayers with love.
Hayom, fortify our best intentions. May we go forth today to do your righteous work.
Amen.
Please join us on page 287 for the Alenu. We're going to do a alternate version.
May we, the children of the world, not repeat the mistakes of past generations. May we, the children of the world, find a new way of living. May we, the children of the world, use our energy and optimism. May we, the children of the world, have a new vision for this planet. May we, the children of the world, live in harmony with you, your creation, and each other.
May we, the children of the world, not repeat the mistakes of
Free us from the traps of old arguments and ancient battles.
May we, the children of the world, find a new way.
Where the riches of some are not at the expense of others.
May we, the children of the world, use our energy and not
Overcome the barriers and fences of the past.
May we, the children of the world, have a new vision for this planet.
So that we waste less and save more. May we,
The children of the world,
live in harmony with you, your creation, and each other. On the day you'll be one, and your name will be one. On the day you'll be one, and your name will be one. May we, children of the world, live in harmony with you, your creation and each other. And this beam will be one on the day you'll be one, and your name will be one. Please turn to page 290. Autumn Sonnet. If I can let you go as trees let go their leaves, so casually, one by one, if I can come to know what they do know, that fall is the release, the consummation, the fear of time, and the uncertain fruit, would not distemper the great lucid skies, the strangest autumn, mellow and acute, if I can take the dark with open eyes, and call it seasonal, not harsh or strange, for love itself may need a time of sleep, and tree-like stand unmoved before the change, lose what I lose to keep what I can keep, the strong roots still alive under the snow. Love will endure if I can let you go.
We are about to say the Kaddish, a prayer to support those who are in mourning.
Please rise if you have lost someone in the last 7 days.
Please rise if you have lost someone in the last 30 days.
Please rise if you have lost someone in the last year.
Please rise if you are observing a yard site. As we look around this room and acknowledge the pain of our community, we all rise in support and say these ancient Aramaic words on page 292. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach yirtei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'v'chayei dekol Beit Israel, v'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah me'barach le'olam olmei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yidraman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha brechu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'yamav. Huya aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru amen.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. V'hamidenu Sorenu l'chaim. V'fros aleinu sukkah shlomecha, v'fros aleinu sukkah shlomecha. Shelter us beneath your wings, oh Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, oh Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us daily wrong from right, oh Adonai, Rosh Hashanah is not over. Join us right after this service at Baker Beach for Tashlich as we symbolically cast our sins into the water. The festivities begin at 5 p.m. and don't forget to wear layers. Please return to our Yom Kippur community service on Wednesday, September 19th at 3:30 p.m. October 9th. Our parents have made the right decision to raise us in the synagogue and would like all of you to have the opportunities we have had in this synagogue. If you are not yet members of Congregation Emanu-El, we would like to encourage you to meet with Ariana Estoque, our Director of Member Experience, to find out more and to join this wonderful community. As you depart, please take your prayer books out of the sanctuary to the tables in the foyer. Shana Tova. Amen.